Thanks for watching. Hey lady, how are you? If you're watching the replay, you can still share it out and tap the screen to give some hearts. How's everybody doing tonight? So I just wanted to jump on, oh look at those hearts, green already. Hi guys, how are you? Hey Becky. Hey, you shouldn't be on here, you should be resting, you have a fever. Oh good. Alright, I'm going to tap it around right height. Hi! Oh, it is a little high. How's everybody doing? Hi! I'm going to try to be able to see you guys like I'm like pretty close. Hey Bonnie! Hey Abby! So I wanted to share with you guys some sticker storage ideas, and I have a do-it-yourself as well. Happy Thursday! How are you doing? So, yeah, so I wanted to share some sticker storage ideas. There's my dog.
Shout out Kendall Schumacher on Instagram. Follow me.
All you moms who have little girls, just you wait. You can come and talk to me when they're teenagers, and we'll see how well you're surviving. She did just do that. All right, so people on the replay will be entertained. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but I love to be organized. If anybody's been following me for a while, they know that I love to be organized. And I love to plan out things. I love to organize my storage solutions. I think organization just helps all around everything. So I wanted to share a way that you could do something instead of spending a lot of money, do it yourself. So you guys, you know, you can get these inexpensive binders at Target Dollar Spot, and then you can get small binders like this at like any office supply store. I think I got this one at Staples. Well, they make page protectors for them, and they make little, here, let me show you, dividers and little page protectors. There's one back here. These are odd shaped ones. They're very hard to use. And then they have this type of page protector that you can purchase. And they are pretty pricey. They are pretty pricey indeed. And who wants to spend money on storage when you could be spending money on other things? So I have a way to kind of make your own. So you ready for this? You got excited? I'm excited. Who has a vacuum sealer that they use in their kitchen? I shop in bulk, and so I use it a lot. I do it for my cheese and vegetables, and I buy meat in bulk, and I repackage it and freeze it in different sections so it's more meal ready and friendly. If I have a whole thing of chicken breasts, I break it down into meals, and so I'm only defrosting what I need to use. Well, you can use it to actually make sticker storage too. It's pretty cool. So you can buy a box of regular page protectors, inexpensive, cheap ones. These are just the Staples brand. So you can get a box of like hundreds for, I don't know, I think it was like $13 or $14, so not very much money. And then if you don't want to use a large binder, you want to use one of these small ones like this. Get yourself a piece of cardboard and make a template of where your holes are going to be. Okay? Oh, I'm short. Ooh. So just make a template of where your holes are going to be, because you're going to use this in a little bit. We following along so far? And what we're going to do is we are going to take them and we are going to vacuum seal them, trim them, and then re-punch holes. And so that's what I'm going to show you guys real quick. If you don't mind the noise, because if you guys have a vacuum sealer, you know that they are pretty loud, right? I've done some already where I sealed it and then I trimmed the edge, and then I just have to cut it to size. And I actually left some of mine larger because I wanted them to hold inserts that I didn't want them to like bounce around, and I didn't want the edges to get torn up, so I kept them the tall size for my larger binder. So you can do like a regular 3-ring binder, or you can do the smaller 3-ring binder. Okay? So, just keep on seeing my kitchen. Let me see if I can do this real quick. You can see my messy countertop. See my little machine? See my treat for getting all the orders out and processed? I treated myself to a Julius. Let's go this way. Alright, are you guys there? Can you see what I'm doing? Alright, so you're just going to take a regular page protector, and you're going to take your template. Hey, how are you? I can't see comments too well, but I'm going to try real quick. And so put your template right there. And so what you want to be able to do is you're going to trim off a little bit, because when you do it in the vacuum sealer, it only takes about an inch of, let me get my sharp scissors. You can only put like an inch into here. So you're just going to take it and you're just going to trim off like about that much. And you can just kind of slide it up there like you would be cutting fabric. Don't worry if it's not a perfectly straight line. Okay? Alright, let me just turn my machine on. And then you're going to put it in your machine just like you would a bag. Mine tends to be a little sensitive because it's one of the newer ones and I want the old one back. And you're going to let it catch, and then it's going to seal it up like that. There's my son. If you have any questions, let me know. I can kind of see the comments. All right. And then because it's a different type of plastic, you just kind of have to little shimmy it out. Okay? So then you have it sealed. Okay? Now the nice thing about this thin plastic, I'll flip you back up. The nice thing about the thin plastic is it seals so well that you can actually trim right along that line so that you have a very clean edge, and it's going to stay sealed. Hey, thanks for joining. We're talking about sticker storage. And I don't know about you guys, but I like seeing what I can use, and if it's not visible, then I won't use it as much. And if I'm going to spend money on something or take the time, I want to be able to see how all that stuff. You need one of those. I love my vacuum sealer, you guys. I love it. Now I love it even more because I can make sticker storage with it. So, and it at times, especially, oh, this time of year is a great time to pick one up at like a Sam's Club or Costco or BJ's, something of that sort. So they have them at such great prices. Great, great, great prices. Okay, so I trimmed it, and see how smooth and nice that edge is? Really, really easy. Okay? So I'm going to use a crocodile. I don't know if anybody knows what these are. They are the most magnificent hole puncher ever. And I want a vacuum sealer. Yeah, you can put them on your Christmas list. What do you want for Christmas? I want a laminator and a vacuum sealer. It's like asking for a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. But you know what? Some of the times, that's the thing that blesses us, right? One year I asked for a blender because I really wanted a blender because my blender fell on top of my head and fell onto the floor, and I busted the whole entire glass part of the Ninja. So I asked for a new blender because of those darn cabinets right there. I'm too short for them. Okay, so I'm using a crocodile. You could use any other type of hole punch. I just like this one because I've had it forever, and it really punches through everything. It has a larger hole punch on this side and then smaller holes here. And then this tool in the middle helps you do eyelets and other different things that you can use tool-wise. Okay? So then you're just going to take your template that you had before, and you can line it up where you want to. I'm going to line it up because I don't want to use those big holes because those, it makes it slide. Why do they make them so big? I don't like that at all. So I'm going to line it up like that, and I'm just going to punch my holes real quick. so watch me work. I wanted to actually do this with you so you can actually see that it's being done, and it's really, really easy. Sometimes the crocodile likes to hold the little circles, so you have to move it so that you're even. Okay, so now I have my holes I want to use. 1, 2, and 3. You could also take washi and cover this up with washi and then punch your holes. I have done that on a couple of my pages, but I just wanted you guys to be able to see it. Aww, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, and then while I have it lined up, I'm going to kind of mark where the tallest part is of my page, and I'm just going to slide and cut that off, because we're going to use this in a small binder. And then just take your binder, pop it up, stick your page in, and here's where you can start customizing and making your adjustments. So I'm gonna take a sheet of stickers and put it in there. I like to kind of make them more to size, but as you can see, and this one's a little bit tall, but it just fits right in there. And then you can also put more on the back, or if it all, like if you wanted to do an entire matching set. Where did I put those? Oh, they're there. You could sit your entire matching set together so that you're all color coordinated, or you could do it by function, however you wanted to organize them. You can also decide, I actually made some of mine a little bit tighter fit. I still have to go back and do my other holes, but I made it a more tighter fit because I want it to be snug, but those would fit in your binder as well once you adjusted your holes. So how cool would that be? I'll do that one right now too. Does anybody have any questions while I'm doing this? I definitely want it to be practical, and it's easy. It's really, really, really fast. Really fast. And here's the nice thing about it is you can always add more. You're not confined to the storage solution that you're using because it can expand and grow with you. You can have multiple dollar priced binders, and they stand up really nice. You can decorate your binder. It has a nice little label here. You can put a little label, says, okay, these are my winter stickers, or these are my workout functional stickers, or these are my sticky notes. You could put little, hang on, I have one right here. You could put your sticky pads in here. Yeah, right? The sleeves are so expensive. I was like, I'm not paying that much money. That's crazy. And I had one set that I actually snagged from another binder that I use for all of our house projects, like painting and building, because I like to keep my design layout there and my paint swatches all together. And so I had some laying around the house, and I'm like, but I don't want to pay that much for as much items as I want to store. So I was like, there has to be better. Each shop, yeah, you could do it by shop too. Just organize it the way your mind thinks. Like I liked all my things to color coordinate because I'm a scrapper at heart and an artist at heart. So I like all my colors to be similar, so that would work for me. And then you could put your sticky note pads in one of them, or your page flags, anything that you use to plan or to make your planner beautiful to you, you could use and put in there. So you're not limited. Even I have a sheet that has my paper clips, my decorative paper clips in it. And so I know where all of them are, and then, you know, my binder stands upright, so. Right. I don't know what you were saying there. So then you have them in and easy to use. And you can always adjust and cut them off if you want a different one. He's a colorful guy. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't get, I was trying to actually like read the word, but it's been a long day. So, do you make, I make my own paper clips, yes. I enjoy that. I have a ton of ribbon, so I just go upstairs into my ribbon boxes. If you've been in any of my scopes before, I've shown my craft room a little bit. It's really not organized yet because we're still redoing it. All of my cabinets are downstairs and they need to be painted, and so I really haven't spent a lot of time at like, this is where, oh thanks, this is where everything needs to go, because I know it's all going to change because we're redoing that entire room this winter. So I'm excited. Hey, how are you? We're talking about sticker storage and making your own solution, and that light is way, sorry. Yeah, so I have these really cool ribbon boxes that have holes in the front of them, and you can pull the ribbon through, and so you can see what colors, and I color coordinate. Settle down over there. You can color coordinate, and so I just kind of go and figure out what complementing colors. Oh yeah, of course, I'll probably scope while we're in the middle of it. I still need to pick out my countertops. I don't know what I want to do for my countertops. At one point in time I was thinking about just doing like a stained wood, and now I'm thinking about doing laminate, but just because of painting. I don't know. Decisions. So that's why I really have not invested a lot in there, and I haven't put any of my decorations on the wall because 2 of the walls are going to be completely covered with cabinets and shelves, so why put anything on there? So I do need to give it a little bit of time. So anyway, so that is just a really quick and easy fix for sticker storage. Does anybody have any questions? I'm kind of excited about it. So now you can ask for a food saver for Christmas. And they're gonna look at you going, seriously? What do you want that for? And you're like, because I want to store my stickers. I don't want to save any food, I just want to store my stickers, right? No, you can use it for a lot of things, Buy your cheese in bulk and freeze it. Right? I love it. So there is definitely a way to store your stickers, and then you can see them because you're going to be down looking. Here, let's do. See, you're going to be like flipping, and you can see what you're looking at, and you can have things on the back and on the front, and you can just store whatever you guys want in there. So, quick, easy solution. So, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to let you go. Yeah, you can get it out and use it for something. And like I said, buy the inexpensive, the cheapest large page protectors that you can find. Walmart brand, off brand at Staples or Office Max. And really, I mean, you can use this to make bags for anything, really. I am actually making a shaker. You're welcome. A little shaker dashboard for my planner tonight, and that's how I'm going to seal it. I was going to sew it up, but I don't currently have a sewing machine, and my mother-in-law had one for me, but she had to use it, so yeah, exactly. I have a ton laying around. Hang on one second. Kendall, can you go see what Abby has in her mouth, please? Kendall. Dog. Something's in his mouth. Please? Thanks.
It's a girl.
Yeah, I know, but you're not listening because she has her headphones in.
You said something's in his.
I said in her mouth.
Abigail is a girl.
Okay. Nothing like having your child argue with you while you're scoping live.
What do you have?
Oh, no, it's fine. It was her sewing machine. I don't currently have one. Oh, it looks so good. And this is why I don't scope downstairs, you guys. I scope in my office with the door closed and it locked, if I remember, or then I have a naked 4-year-old running in there to try to talk and say, oh, I just want to say hi. I just want to say hi. So, oh, goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. I hope it helped. If you have any questions or want some clarification on the process, you can message me or send me an email at chaoticblessing with a G at gmail.com, or you can message me on Instagram or Twitter at chaotic_blessing with an N, no G. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming and joining in with me. And you can also, I will be working on a blog post pretty soon to go up on my blog at chaoticblessing.com about sticker storage, so I thought it would help everybody. And for everybody else, I will see you Sunday night, if not sooner, for Planning 101. You guys have a great night. Good night and God bless.